Hello everyone. Now in this chapter of our learning in business studies, we're going to look into two important things under understanding of business activity. So the first one is added value and the second one is specialization. So we're going to look into added value first. Alright, so from the first slide you could see the definitions of added value. So added value is a very important idea. All businesses attempt to add value to the product and the services offered to its consumers, right? So if a business fails to add value to its materials, to its price, to its cost, then it will not be able to cover other costs. It will not be able to pay for the costs, and therefore no profit would be made. I would like to highlight again. Now, added value is imperative, is highly important, because without added value, the business will not be able to cover its costs and no profit would be made at the end of the day. So that's highly important. Right, added value is important because sales revenue is greater than the cost of materials bought in by the business. So this means that the business can pay other costs such as labor costs, management expenses, and costs such as advertising and power. Now, the other reason is why added value is important, because it may be able to make a profit if these other costs total less than the added value. Now, I'll repeat again. Added value is important, may be able to make a profit if these other costs total less than the added value. Alright, we're going to move on to specialization. Now, in all societies, the factors of production are in limited supply. It is therefore important to use these resources in the most efficient ways possible. The ways in which these resources are used have changed greatly in the last 200 years. Very few products are now made just by the efforts and skills of one worker. So nearly all workers specialize in one skill, and more businesses specialize on one product. So specialization is now very common because of three things. First, specialized machinery and technology are now widely available. Two, increasing competition means that businesses have to keep costs low. Three, most people recognize that higher living standards can result from being specialized. So that's why specialized could be said the best use of limited resources due to economic scarcity. Alright, so after you have understood the meaning of specialization and division of labor, let's look into the advantages and disadvantages of specialization and the division of labor. So they are the same when we talk about advantages and disadvantages between specialization and the division of labor. Now let's look on the advantages first. Now the first advantage is workers are trained in one task and specialize in that particular task. So therefore, it will be able to increase efficiency and the output. Yeah, it will be able to increase efficiency and the output. Now, the second advantage is less time is wasted moving around from one workbench to another. So you do not need to rotate the workers between different kinds of job functions. So you just need to focus and stay in specializing in order to improve the productivity of the work. So these are the two main advantages of specialization and division of labor. Whereas for the disadvantages, workers can become bored easily by just doing one kind of job all the time. So therefore, efficiency might fall. Yeah. All right. So just now we talked about efficiency could increase because they specialize in one area. But on the other hand, as we always believe that one coin has head and tail. So therefore, you have pros and cons. So on the one hand, its efficiency could be able to increase. On the other hand, it might fail because due to boredom, the kingdom of bored. Yeah. Now, the second disadvantage is if one worker is absent, there is no other worker that could be able to replace this particular worker who is absent. So whenever he or she is absent, there's no one else that can do the job. Yeah. So as a result, production might stop. So there will be a disruption on the production process, and therefore it's going to affect the efficiency, it's going to affect the productivity of the work itself. Right? So I hope that we are clear about the advantages and the disadvantages of specialization and the division of labor. Now I have uploaded 3 worksheets, right, in your Google Classroom. You specialize in task 1, task 2, and task 3. So you can go to it and read the instructions, and we will come back to that after you've done it. All right. So we have to share and compare our answers after that. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you for listening, and that's the end of our flip lesson today.